people are commenting on, oh, his role, or, if he's gonna have the ball a lot, like, why would you bring this guy in to do this and that? Chris Paul knew what his role was coming into this situation. Lawrence Frank, president of basketball ops for the Clippers, mentioned many times that whoever they bring in knows what their role is at this point. They're gonna be at the end of the rotation. There may be nights where Chris Paul doesn't even play because they love Chris Dunn, they love the kind of defense that he brings, and he's gonna be out of the starting lineup because of Bradley Beal. So there is an 11-man rotation right now for the Los Angeles Clippers, who are now one of the deepest teams in all the league. I understand the age thing with Chris Paul, but he played 82 games in the last season in a kind of role where he doesn't have to do too much. He doesn't have to be the focal point. He doesn't have to play 25 minutes a night. Chris Paul is still a very good asset to have on a team, and the Clippers were 20th or 22nd ranked in turnovers last season, so they had a lot of trouble with secondary ball handling outside of James Harden. Bringing in Chris Paul, even if it's for 15 minutes, to take that load of that ball handling, that point guard duty off of James Harden for that amount of time is going to be so crucial. I understand he's at the end of his career. I understand he's near 40 years old. But to have Chris Paul back in Los Angeles, in the stadium that he and Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan essentially built, they were the ones that got this franchise back to winning. They are the one that got this franchise to be a notable name in the NBA, whether they choke or not. People talk about the Clippers now because of that Lob City team, and he is a Clipper legend. There's no way around it, and it is so awesome that he's going to have his final year with the Clippers back in Los Angeles. He's close to home. He gets to play it into a dome. Guys, even if you remove Chris Paul from the equation in this and say he's not going to play at all, just to have him on the bench there, to have him around the stadium, they have a full rotation. They're going to be a really good team even without him. Adding Chris Paul is incredibly low risk and high reward, in my opinion. So I love the signing. It's just really cool to see. It's a really cool story.